Hey, this is Dave from DIY Domination. I want to ask you an important question. Are you prepared for a natural disaster? This is a question we often overlook, but the reality is natural disasters can strike at any time, in any place. From earthquakes shaking the ground beneath us, to hurricanes tearing through our towns, or wildfires blazing through our forests, we all need to be ready to face these challenges. Being prepared isn't about living in fear, it's about living with a sense of security, knowing that if a disaster were to strike, you have the knowledge and resources to protect yourself and those you care about. It's about understanding that your safety and the safety of your loved ones is in your hands. So where do you start? How do you prepare for something that's unpredictable and often unstoppable? Well, that's what we're here for. Today, you'll learn valuable steps to get you and your loved ones ready for any natural disaster. By the way, if you like this video and want to see more videos with advice on survival and preparing for emergencies, make sure to click the subscribe button and become part of the DIY Domination community today. The first step to prepare for a natural disaster is to educate yourself. It's absolutely vital to understand the types of calamities your region is prone to. Whether it's earthquakes, hurricanes, wildfires, or floods, each disaster demands a unique set of preparations and responses. Now you might be wondering, where can you find this information? Well, local government websites, the National Weather Service, or even your community's emergency management office are great places to start. Moreover, understanding your local warning systems is another key step. Know how authorities will communicate emergency alerts and ensure you can interpret them correctly. Familiarize yourself with the terms used, such as watch and warning. Lastly, be aware of your community's emergency procedures. This includes knowing evacuation routes, shelter locations, and emergency contact numbers. Because when disaster strikes, a clear plan can mean the difference between panic and composure. Knowledge is your first line of defense. Having a well-thought-out family emergency plan is crucial. It's the blueprint that ensures everyone's safety when disaster strikes. Let's dive into the components of an effective plan. First, communication is key. Establish a system for reaching out to each other. This could be a group chat, a designated contact, or an emergency alert app. Next, discuss evacuation routes. Identify the quickest and safest ways out of your home and neighborhood. Don't forget to designate meeting points, both within and outside your immediate area. Finally, it's important to familiarize everyone with utility shutoff procedures. Knowing how to turn off the gas, water, and electricity can prevent further damage in some disaster scenarios. Creating a family emergency plan may seem daunting, but it's a necessary step in disaster preparedness. Involve everyone in the process. Make it a family project. Remember, a good plan can save lives. An emergency kit is a must-have in any disaster. At the heart of your preparedness plan, this kit is a lifeline, packed with essentials intended to sustain you through the initial aftermath of a disaster. The first thing you'll need is water. Aim for at least 1 gallon per person per day for a minimum of 3 days. Dehydration is a swift and silent threat in disaster scenarios, so stay ahead of it. Next, non-perishable food items. These will keep your energy up when other food sources may not be available. A first aid kit, flashlights with extra batteries, a multi-tool or Swiss Army knife, medications, and important documents are also crucial to have on hand. These items will aid in minor injuries, provide light and power outages, offer utility in various situations, and ensure you have access to your vital information. Don't forget cash in small denominations, blankets and extra clothing, and personal hygiene items. These can provide comfort, warmth, and maintain sanitation in a disaster scenario. A well-stocked emergency kit can make a big difference in a disaster. Your home is your fortress. Make sure it's secure. When disaster strikes, the safety of your home is paramount. Reinforcing potential hazards is a great place to start. Heavy furniture and appliances, for instance, can become dangerous projectiles during an earthquake. Securing these items with sturdy straps can significantly reduce the risk. Smoke detectors are another crucial aspect of home safety. Ensure they're installed in key areas of your home and are functioning properly. Regular testing and battery replacement can make all the difference when you need them most. Consider additional safety measures as well. For those living in earthquake-prone areas, earthquake-resistant straps for heavy furniture and appliances can offer an extra layer of protection. Remember, the goal is to make your home as safe as possible. By taking these steps, you're not just securing your home, but also providing a safe haven for you and your loved ones during a disaster. Insurance and evacuation routes are key components of disaster preparedness. Now let's delve into the importance of insurance. It's crucial to review your insurance policies regularly and ensure they cover the types of natural disasters common to your area. Understand what your policy covers and the limits of that coverage. Don't forget about deductibles. Know what you'll have to pay out of pocket before your insurance kicks in. It's always better to be prepared than surprised. Switching gears to evacuation routes, you need to familiarize yourself with the quickest and safest ways out of your home and community. Know where the local shelters are and how to get there. Plan for different scenarios, day or night, weekday or weekend. Remember, during a disaster, your usual routes may be inaccessible. Having alternative options can make a world of difference. Being insured and knowing where to go can give you peace of mind. That's what preparation is all about. Information is power, and practice makes perfect. In the midst of a natural disaster, staying informed can make all the difference. Keep a battery-powered or hand-cranked radio on hand to tune into weather and emergency alerts. You never know when traditional means of communication might fail. Don't forget about the power of the internet, too. Local news sites and official social media accounts can provide real-time updates that could save your life. But knowledge alone isn't enough. You need to practice your evacuation plan regularly. Just like a fire drill at school or work, it's all about knowing where to go and what to do without hesitation. Run through different scenarios with your household. Make sure everyone, from the youngest to the oldest, knows the plan like the back of their hand. Remember, in a real emergency, panic can set in. Regular drills help to counteract this fear, making your evacuation smoother and safer. Stay informed and practice your evacuation on a regular basis. Your documents need protection, and your community needs you. As we navigate life's many twists and turns, it's crucial that our most important documents remain safe and secure. These could include identification, insurance papers, and any other vital documents. Consider storing these in a waterproof and fireproof container. For an extra layer of protection, you might want to digitize them and store them securely online. This way, even if the physical copies are destroyed, you still have access to your documents. Now let's not forget about the strength of community. In times of crisis, communities that band together fare better than those that don't. Engage in your community's emergency preparedness programs. Know your neighbors. Work together to ensure everyone's safety. After all, in a disaster, we are all in this together. Protect and serve your documents and your community. Because when disaster strikes, it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving together. Don't forget about your furry friends, and remember to keep your plans up to date. Our pets are part of our families, and they too need to be included in our emergency plans. Just like us, our pets will need food, water, and medications during emergencies. So don't forget to prepare an emergency kit for them as well. It's also a good idea to keep a leash or a carrier handy to ensure their safety during evacuations. Now, on to the importance of regularly updating your emergency plans and kits. Circumstances change, people move, families grow, and new potential risks may arise. It's crucial to keep your emergency plans in sync with these changes. Regularly review and update your emergency plans, and check your emergency kits at least twice a year. Replace expired items and replenish used supplies. Being prepared means being ready for change, and that includes changes in your home or location. Now you know what it takes to prepare for a natural disaster. We've taken a journey from understanding the types of natural disasters that could affect your region to creating a family emergency plan. We've covered the essentials of a well-stocked emergency kit and how to secure your home. We've delved into the importance of having the right insurance, knowing evacuation routes, staying informed, and practicing drills. We've highlighted the significance of protecting important documents and getting involved in your community. If you have pets, we've included them too, and we've emphasized the need for regularly updating your plan. Each step plays a crucial role in ensuring your safety and that of your loved ones. It might seem overwhelming at first, but remember, you're not alone. Your community, your family, and even this video are here to guide you. Remember, preparation is key to minimizing the impact of these events on your life and well-being. Please stay safe out there. If you liked this video, then make sure to also watch these videos for more DIY prepping and survival tips and tricks.